Remember God and overlook faults. Dear friends, the parable about the unforgiving servant shared by Jesus in the Gospel today contains one of the important teachings of Jesus, namely forgiveness. Jesus walked the talk. He not only preached forgiveness, but lived it. He died forgiving, thus overcoming the world of hatred. Forgiveness is the outstanding character of the really strong. It was Mahatma Gandhi who said, "The weak can never forgive." In the first reading of today from the book of Sirach, chapter 28, verse 7, the teaching on forgiveness is stressed once again. Remember the covenant of the Most High and overlook faults. Sirach teaches us to remember God and overlook the faults of others. It is a statement filled with wisdom. The power to forgive and to overlook the faults of others comes from our deep faith in the Lord. Hence, we need to look at Him and follow His ways to acquire this strength. God is love, and He loves us by forgiving us. Once a man prayed, "Lord, give me the grace never to commit a sin." And the Lord replied, "Son, then how can I love you by forgiving you?" God so loved the world that He sent His Son as a messenger of His forgiveness, not to destroy the world, but to reconcile the world, to save the world. God's nature is to forgive. Made in His own image and likeness, we too must live like Him. Be ye perfect as your heavenly Father is perfect. In order to become God-like, it is not necessary to change water into wine, or to cure the leper, or to walk on the water. Each time we forgive our brother or sister from our hearts, we are indeed God-like. When Peter asked Jesus, "How many times must I forgive my brother? Is it 7 times?" Jesus answered, "I say to you, 70 times 7. Forgiveness cannot be reduced to a mathematical or legal entity, but it has to be an attitudinal transformation which changes the heart. We need to keep in mind that harboring hatred or revenge in our hearts harms no one except the one who harbors them. Of course, forgiveness is not an emotional undertaking, but a faith-filled decision coming from a heart which trusts in God. Forgiving the Dead Man Walking is a book written by Debbie Morris, where she narrates her struggle to forgive 2 men who abducted her and her boyfriend. They killed her boyfriend and raped her repeatedly. Her whole being was crying for justice and revenge. But then she writes, "When I was able to forgive, not only did the hate, anger, and pain go away, but the shame too disappeared. When I chose to forgive, there was a prisoner who was set free, and I realized that prisoner was myself." Let the message of Jesus penetrate the hearts and minds of all and set the prisoners shut in the presence of revenge and hatred free. May God bless you.